Naira Marley àti Mohbad. Don't ti jà, don't ti wò pé wọ́n ti parí ẹ̀. Even if they have intention that they want to take his life, it is not equal to you pinning it on them when you haven't seen a clear-cut evidence or a clear-cut testimony. The only reason why Iyabo will be so meaningful is if you come up and say, Wunmi gave me a confession that she got an instruction to take Mohbad's life from Naira Marley. Maybe the poison they are talking about, Wunmi is talking about. If Adura comes up and say, yes, they are responsible. They have been threatening me that if I don't do it, they will take my life. And there is no way I go to. Even if I say they are the one, they will still take my life. And that is because it's an illusion. All this cult illusion. If you speak here, they will get you anywhere. And it's a total illusion. Those who live by sword will definitely die by sword. Forget about it. Those who ever had a hand in what by Mohbad, they would die the same way Mohbad took his own last breath. But it is now a serious concern. This advice is going for everybody. And that is why when you look at this other guy that is being arrested, one guy called Bota recently, people keep using people, they think they are making a whole social media fools. You are destroying young people's life. And that is the role somebody like us have chosen to play. That I have submitted my life and my everything for the cause and promotion of the frontiers of human rights. You must know your rights within the limits of the law. You want to show that you are a better person. This God-forsaken Iyabo. Because look at the nonsense she did with me recently. I have over 10 different cases I should have brought up against her and sue her to court. But I am considering the fact that what will I gain? This person, everything is about social media, whatever. Just, I have powerful people. Let me do it. Send reports. It is a criminal. I said, I'm not going to witness against her. If I write petition to some embassies, if I write complaint to some embassies, they will listen to me. I have video evidence. And it's a criminal offense to gag an activist. I can't be preaching the total subject of human rights and you're expecting me to be selective with it. This woman thinks that only victim, the colony human rights. And you saw somebody that is well tutored, that for an embassy to put you inside the embassy and give you a seat, it means they know you have been tutored, training. What is your cost? Mobile took what is your cost in America? What is your And I was speaking the language of human rights. You are destroying. Look at how many days this woman was coming on social media, engaging the services of some sick, God-forsaken cost actresses and entertainers that go and destroy your family's name. This is how they are planning it. And this is how, if you check well, very dark man. You know, Bruko ni be a very dark man. I will say it in English. You know, Bruko ni be a to share WhatsApp chat in lay. So the late peluti ati Mohbad. Oh my shit, Baba Gesha time, Baba Gesha. God will give you strength. Will help you get this WhatsApp chat in this time of Mohbad and yourself. It will make you see the one during the time of Baba Gesha, which involved me. You will all realize eventually that there is no any event to relate to again. You will see that in that same WhatsApp group, they must have discussed about the real person. Because at the end of the day, you all want to keep mentors on social media, and your mentor is telling you when it comes to capital offense, don't look for evidence, just show that you are better, you are the one that care about people. It is not activism. That is not even, it's not even empathy. It's pure wickedness and criminality. They have business relationship. Team Mohbad even breach contract. Okay, now let's look at it from this way. You are signed into Naira Marley, the Malian records. They gave you a platform. They spent, they did everything they want to. He actually practically left his own career to build yours. But Team Mohbad Malian record, we were waiting for 4 years. Is it up to 4 years? Can you guys confirm? Before he said he wanted to leave, is it up to 4 years? Because I wasn't following his career. I don't know him then. It's not up to 4 years. So now you want to leave. After they built you, they gave you, you were there just 2 years. And then it is the same Malian records, the records. You did not even write through your lawyer. You did not write through your lawyer. You did not. The next thing you did was you went to go and meet them physically. I want to change my manager from a company that is managing you, that have built you, they've given them the platform. Record studio. It's a different program when you see somebody who is already built and somebody who is trying to give people life. It is part of the lessons we need to learn. Impatience can always lead you into some rash decision. When you keep terrible company, they will tell you, oh, forget about those that help you up. And then they will not forget that it is the legacy of that person. For the person to invest in you, he would have to suffer his own career. Naira Marley is also a musician. This is a boy that sings like Naira Marley. If at all you want to take over, you want to become big, you want to be doing shows in all center, O2 center, however, that was a relationship. That was the beginning of a strained relationship. But beating him, causing him bodily damage is out of it. Don't do it. It's a criminal offense. Now, if you, Yabo, for whatever reason, somebody must have told you it was Naira Marley. Forget about that. You saw video. Even if you now saw the videos and the bullying videos being posted online, like every other person, if you conclude quickly that, oh, they took Muhbad's life and they are scared to speak out, and you're speaking for them, it's understandable. But it is not evident even in the WhatsApp group that you all created. And evidence against Naira Marley. The only evidence that you all have or had, let me put was the evidence of the bullying, like everybody did it. And the real were like, if somebody who has a voice and say, guys, calm down. This is not about it. This is capital offense. If these people, if we go by this narrative without seeing evidence, without a court, without police investigating, without a court, it will mean that we must have destroyed these people's life before we even hear their own side. That was the same thing I said in Baba Gisha's case. And not Berry. And telling me, if you're following me, I wrote, go back to my page. That I don't want the public. I will go and bring the shadow. I don't want the public to be sorry at the end. I was careful that the Nigerian youth would not use social media to bring cost on the society. And then, look at what happened. In the same WhatsApp group, I saw the stupid, rubbish epistle. I said, how can an artist bring up this? You called it his gory past. How does his gory past and it's nude? How does that even correlate to you fighting for justice for Muhbad? Even query any talk about Muhbad gongo. Evidence and talk about let's assume it was Naira Marley. And there is nude of Naira Marley. It is not meant to come on that WhatsApp group. I am ashamed of all of you. I don't know who raised all of you, but it is quite sad that this is the nonsense you all do to gather fame, name, notoriety on social media, because everything you all do is because, you know, people on social media, they are too weak. Any non-entity will just pack up one or two things and then sell it to all of you, and they keep throwing the life of our children, young people away. And how will Nigeria get better if majority of the youths and these Gen Zs are not allowed to listen to the voice of reasoning and say you have to balance your story before you draw conclusion? He who has sat must prove. Oh, sorry, look at one of it. Nonsense. Because if you can, that's recently I only advised. I said, you were at the forefront of Baba Gisha's case. I said, I'm challenging you, Yabo, Princess, Tom, and those people in Lagos State government claiming they are fighting for children and some other terrible sick women out there who are looking for social media notoriety. I said, since all of you are in this case, and with the same government, you knew that there is one Dabola Adekola in the same case, same investigation, same victim. If you knew that there was somebody who had sex with the girl, who even wrote in a statement that, yes, that girl, that princess girl, is my girlfriend. How can a 14-year-old be the girlfriend of a suspect? And you all keep deceiving yourself as if the whole stuff you're seeing about Gisha's case is not a setup. And at the end of the day, two things is this and this. Number one, if the girl is not actually 14-year-old, you have not only sinned, you have placed a cost on yourself and that particular state, Lagos State. Because at the end of the day, you have certainly punished the wrong person. And as we speak, there is no evidence of age of that girl. At Yabo, at the princess, at the Lagos State government, no evidence of age was provided. No single evidence of age to show that that girl was 14. They used the 14 to destroy Baba Gisha. Because if the girl is a young adult, maybe she was 18 or 19, certainly Baba Gisha has not committed a crime. Even the girl will have to go to prison for actually being part of an organized crime. Now, they don't want to agree to do all that with Baba Gisha. Baba Gisha has got rights to sexual feelings. Since she was the one that submitted her body, they told her to do this with Baba Gisha, and she agreed. Baba Gisha had right. Baba Gisha, forget about it. It is morally wrong to do that in Princess House. But the fact remains that, is it criminally wrong? No. So all that Princess did, I said, if the Princess, you're trying to still maintain the girl is 14, prerequisite for that action is error. It does not have propensity in any law. Not even law that is protecting children. But because of people like Yabo, Tonto Dike, Tom, and the rest of the criminals in their circle, in their syndicates, they refuse to allow the voice of reasoning to stand. They would have sentenced Babajisha to life imprisonment. And he may not even be able to recover. He lost his father in prison. He couldn't go and bury his father. But these people, one of them lost their parents. They were able to do the right thing on their parents. Under because they are enjoying the notoriety, the fame, the money that comes with destroying people's life. I said you cannot run a society like this. That is why they are still in shock that, are you sure this? They called me so many names. They made you all to say this is what Yomi was doing. That Yomi was just doing this, was doing that. Yomi is a pedophile, Yomi is a rape apologist, Yomi activist son. That is a serious criminal offense. Even going job a quote, prosecute Babagesha. You never saw them come after me that what am I doing?